You see, when we talk, they say we talk, but we have to talk.
Yeah.
The president has gone to his second home. In fact, I don't even know the president's home now, Lagos and Paris, because I think Paris is as important to him as Lagos, or France is as important to him as Lagos. This is at a time where there are many contentious issues on ground. The tax thing is one of them. You see, it's an aberration what democracy has become, that the contentious matter on taxation is going on, that an harmonized copy was said to be different from the gazetted copy. National Assembly is looking at it. The only last thing we heard the president do was to meet with the dramatist personnel and say, okay, well, you're going to go on with the law. So is it that we Nigerians don't even matter?
Mixed reactions are trailing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's departure to Europe for his end-of-year break before proceeding to Abu Dhabi in the United Arab Emirates. Many Nigerians on social media have criticized the timing of the trip, citing the recent attacks in Sokoto and Zamfara states, ongoing economic hardship, and the frequency of the president's foreign travels. However, in a statement on Sunday, the president's special advisor on information, Bayo Ononuga, defended the trip, saying that it includes an official invitation from UAE President His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. According to Ononuga, President Tinubu will participate in the 2026 Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week Summit in early January, which brings together world leaders to discuss sustainable development and climate action. The president was seen off at the presidential wing of the Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos by senior government officials. I'll take a reaction, Ayo, before I come to you. This is from David, who wrote, today, Tinubu traveled out of Nigeria to Europe for the holidays. From there, he will travel to Abu Dhabi to continue his self-impressing tourism. Only 3 days ago, the U.S. military attacked terrorists in Sokoto, and yesterday, terrorists retaliated by attacking some communities in Zamfara state. Nigeria is facing many challenges, yet Tinubu, the supposed president of the country, finds the chance and the convenience to eat out to Europe for a vacation. The issue isn't merely his show of insensitivity and lack of care for his people and country. It is how the world perceives him and Nigeria. What does he or his handlers feel the U.S. and the countries he'll be touring in the period of wasteful tourism will think of him and the country he governs? And, you know, I read that tweet because, you know, those are some of the rhetorics that I saw online. They find it insensitive that he had to travel at this time. The last time there was some sort of, you know, issue with the president traveling, I believe the abduction, he did cancel his travel. So it's quite strange that this is the critical time that we need the president in the country and he's jetting off to Europe. Your thoughts?
We
really
need all boots on ground. We need everyone on the ground.
Yes.
And that's the truth. He's expressed very rightly the sentiments of a number of people following this announcement. And don't forget, the Abu Dhabi summit is happening from the 11th to the 15th of January. So we're not expecting the president back until halfway into the year 2026. There are a number of critical issues that are still hanging in the air. In addition to insecurity, there's the issue around the tax laws, which is meant to take effect or come into effect on the 1st of January. There are a number of things that are still, that require critical attention. Some people have said, if you use it in layman's terms, if your house is on fire, that's not the time to begin to go on annual leave, because some might argue that he has a right to annual leave just like every worker. But I think in terms of the optics and the signaling, it doesn't speak very right. And I think also in the interest of transparency and accountability, let's really understand this trip. Many people already have said he's going to France, but let's understand really what is really going on, and the president should stay more at home in 2026.
All right, we'll have a few minutes. Rufai, please, I'd like for you to talk about the president's leave, because this is such, a critical moment in our nation.
No, but, Oji, you see, when we talk, they say we talk, but we have to talk.
Yeah.
The president has gone to his second home. In fact, I don't even know the president's home now, Lagos and Paris, because I think Paris is as important to him as Lagos, or France is as important to him as Lagos. Maybe with this now, maybe we also need to organize festivals like Eyo in Paris, so that, he has a best of both worlds. No, Parisian Eyo. Secondly, this is at a time where there are many contentious issues on ground. The tax thing is one of them. You see, it's an aberration what democracy has become, that the contentious matter on taxation is going on, that an harmonized copy was said to be different from the gazetted copy. National Assembly is looking at it. The only last thing we heard the president do was to meet with the dramatist personnel and say, okay, well, you're going to go on with the law. So is it that we Nigerians don't even matter? And we are fools in all of this? We don't even deserve to be talked to. We don't even deserve for clarity to come. And I see some people trying to butter the matter up. It's a big deal. A law where that fails the integrity test is no law. Not today we're making laws in this country. Why were we talking about budget padding? It's not a case of another padding. Until dates, the National Assembly just goes ahead to say that, oh, let us regazette.
All right.
They should release the harmonized copy. That's one of it.
All right.
Secondly, with the biting pain and pangs in the country, the president is off again. You said 15th, Abi? So it's going to probably going to be there for another 2 weeks. And the question is, when we ask now, what has he gone there to do? They will give us all sorts of excuses and everything. You see, I keep telling Nigerians, elections matter. This is what you voted for. Do we need a president that goes almost, that the country is not even conducive for him to say he's going to France almost every time? Or we need a president that stays at home, that feels the people, that has empathy for the people?
All right.
We
are running.
Yeah. We're running a joke.
Yeah. All right.